Hello everyone. I am live. So thank you so much for coming through. Happy Tuesday. Choose yourself day. So I do hope that Tuesday was great. Oh, I'm audible. Awesome. Thank you so much, Coach Chamsi, for letting me know. Anyway, so welcome. Happy Tuesday. How was your day? Today was day 10 of the challenge of 21. Yay, if you're still going strong. If you're not, that's still fine. Wait till that's still fine, because you are able to do it by yourself within your own time, or you can even reach out to me and then I can hold you accountable like every day, right? So let's get on with it and talk about decluttering. So today we had decluttering, and I promise that I'll share a little story around my whole decluttering situation. I chose to do to look at my digital clutter. Hey, the clutter that just picks up, like it adds on, and because it's on your computer, you tend to not really see that you've got so much clutter there, especially when you are doing your own graphic design like I do. I use Canva for that, and anybody who's ever done any design work or writing, you know that you always have this, you download it and then it's like, okay, day 10 feedback. Yes, digital clutter, right? And then you're like, you see, oh, there's a spelling mistake. You then fix that, you download it again, digital or day 10-1. Oh, the color does not look right. Then you come in, it's 3, 4. Haibo. Before you know it, you have like 10 copies. Now, if you forgot, sometimes we forget, and not because we are bad people. We just forget because we're human, and you are busy, you need to get to day 11 and then you leave them there. And then you don't remember, because when you look at it, you now have 5 copies. You fix the spelling, you fix the color, you fix the spacing, you fix, and now you have 6 of these things happening, and all available. And then you realize, maybe let me play around with the color a little bit more. And then you change the color again. Now that's 7. I don't really like it. I kind of like the color. Now you put 7 and 5 next to each other, you look at it, you're like, okay, I actually like 5, right? You make that decision, and then you post, you schedule your things, now you are sorted. But you forgot that you chose 5. So now they're all there. So now next time you have to either use it, or when you want to clean up even, you now forgot which one it was, and now to actually go through each and every one to see the tiny detail that you had to change that made us have all these 10 million copies of the same name, just with different prefixes or affixes, and you're like, which one was it? So what I learned from that is that, one, sometimes you can cry, like seriously, you can cry trying to find the correct one. I'm just saying, right? You need to look for it and to figure out which one was the perfect one, that you decided that this was the final one to do, or rather to use. So now, if you don't delete the 0, 1, 2, 3, 6, 4, 6, and 7 to be left with only 5, every time you come on, you're going to be met with these 6, 7 things that you have to decide which one. That is mental usage. Like, you are using so many cells of your brain coming to that. And maybe on Sunday we need to talk about decision fatigue. I made a note somewhere. So you then have to now go through all of that. That is time that you are wasting. That is your mental clarity that you are wasting. That is your energy that you are wasting. That's your nervous system that you are disturbing. That is your heart that you are like, because you start saying things to yourself. I'm not going to repeat what I say, sometimes like, God, Marisi, why? Right? So you now have all these things that you now need to keep doing over and over and over and over. And then we say, there's no time. And then this contributes to our procrastination, it contributes to our fatigue, it contributes to, yes, Coach Tansi, decision fatigue, it contributes to decision fatigue. It just gets, overboard. So with the decluttering task for today, I thought, you know what, let me focus on the digital clutter, understanding that not every single part of life can actually get decluttered like in one day. I had a tip at the bottom, a bonus tip that Annele loved, that is very important, not to upend your whole not to upend your whole room. Not to take out all the clothes in the cupboard and throw them on the floor. I get excitement. You throw them on the floor, you're like, I'm doing this. Don't do that. I hope you didn't do that. So don't do that. Rather, take it shelf by shelf. Take it section by section in terms of the hangers. When it comes to digital clutter, also take it folder by folder. Start with the downloads, right? Start with the downloads. When it comes to your phone, take it folder by folder. Maybe start off by taking, because I get when we take selfies, it's rare that the first selfie is the one that's going to be posted or used. Yes, Coach Tubbs is laughing. Right? So it's rare. So now you look at them and then it's again that whole thing that we produce so many things in order to get to the one thing. One day we will talk about that madness as well. But, not today. Today's not that day. So we're talking about all these 10 selfies. One was the right one to use. So delete number 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then leave number 2, and then delete number 1 as well. Do that. And while we are talking about the digital clutter, please remember, if you have your phone, most people do. I mean, we're all using smartphones. A lot of the times we have our photos that we take on our cameras being backed up on the, like if you are using Google Photos, right? That is another space that you can actually declutter. Go through them and see all those blurry pictures, delete them, because hey, Google is very fast. So you take a picture, they upload. You take a picture, which is great, you don't lose anything. However, the onus is on you to clean up after yourself, so to speak, right? So those are quick wins. So you just get them, you look at the pictures that you know that this one will never ever go out of my phone, ever. Delete it. Why are we keeping it? Delete it, right? So then that is just on the phones and the pictures. And then for those people who have little kids who still draw, no, I'm not laughing at the drawings. I'm just saying there's a lot of pictures, There's a lot of pictures. There is a lot of pictures from school, from grade R, when people are still trying to organize their motto, barricking, grasping, whatever, and trying to hold the pencil, and then you are told that this is you. You can't really see yourself because it's a stick figure, but it's you, and then you're proud. Hey, friends, you're proud. You don't really kind of want to throw it out. You don't want to mess up the child's childhood, so you kind of keep them. Maybe what you can do, this is what I did with my kids when they were younger. I would sit with them and then we would select which ones we are keeping, right? Sometimes the ones that you think that should be kept, the owner does not agree. They want to keep this one that you think must go to the dustbin. So because this is not necessarily for you, just go with it, right? Keep the ones that you feel like maybe one day you, like at their 21st birthday party, you want to show it. Oh, my mind, no? Like you want to show it one day, like, I don't know, to embarrass them or whatever. Keep those ones. but now also be led by this person and explain to them why you need to clear up. And also this teaches them that we don't need to keep everything, right? So those are the quick wins, man. I can't imagine that. There are obviously many more that you can look at. So if today you have not really started with the decluttering, it does not have to be a massive deal. Just go through your phone, delete some of the pictures. I know there's this thing that delete and messages. There are messages that you shouldn't really delete, even if they are a little bit, acid, for other reasons that I'll talk to at another time. But yes, if there are those messages or maybe groups or family groups that there's not enough information there that you really kind of want to keep, then you can just clear those groups. Make space, because as I said in the maybe it's another thing, that write up caption, right? You really can't delete it, Mele. What can't you delete? Let me know what can't you delete. Let's see how I can give you a quick win on that and get you deleting before the end of the day, right? As I said in the caption, that when we declutter, right, as hard as it is, it actually, like for real, it allows more space. If nothing else, it just allows a little bit of space to breathe. If nothing else, it just allows space to breathe. So Itumeleng, please let me know what it is that you can't delete. Let's see how we can help you with that. That's just my day with the thing I've been working on. Like, this 21-day challenge has had me producing a lot, and I mean a lot of graphics. So I had to look at that, delete what needed to be, well, not needed, what could be deleted, and just start with that. So I'm just gonna read through a few things. See, yes, please, Coach Tamsi, delete. I mean, digitally, our world is so digitized these days, and we don't notice how much we actually have hanging over our heads because we're just holding on to all the memes. Hey, the screenshots also. Look at the screenshots, for whatever reason you keep your screenshots. Some screenshots, I think, have done their work. You can delete them. There are those that need to be kept. I'm not disputing that, but not all of them, trust me. Just go into your screenshots. My phone has a folder that says screenshots. Go there. I'm a fan of easing our way into things, right? So go into your screenshots, look at them, aim to have 5 deleted. Just every day, aim to have 5 deleted. Before you know it, you're done. Of course, that does not mean that, well, maybe you take, I don't know how many screenshots you take. Eventually, we'll get to a place where we can talk about, keeping up. You delete 5, but then you create 10, that kind of thing. So, yeah, but for now, at least go back to the old ones, see if they're still needed to be kept, and then just delete 5. Just 5 every day. When you're on the toilet, do something productive. Wake up, go to the bathroom with your phone. You do it already. I'm not going to argue about that. You do it already, then do something productive. Before scrolling social media, incorporate this into your morning routine. As you sit on the toilet, you are already on your phone, I know. So screenshots, look at them, 5, oh, okay, this one has been used, it has served its purpose, delete, 1, 2, 5, before you know it, every morning, just like that. Yay, you've done it. So let's see what else am I missing. The crash drawings and cry. You took them to your mother-in-law. There's a lot of words that are coming to mind with that. She's holding them for you. One day you will be able to work. You will be able to work with them. There's ways that you can keep all of them. So one day we'll talk about how you can do that. But for now, she's holding. Lucky you, but not so lucky her. So you're enabling her hoarding tendencies. Your mom asked for a few, yeah, okay. But you see, she's being intentional. Your mom is being intentional. She's like, you know what? I want a few of these kids something. I'm not taking everything, but just give me like from each year, give me 2 or 1 per quarter or 1 per semester type of situation. I like that as a boundary. Thank you so much for sharing that. Itumeleng said you can't delete. Tell us what you can't delete. You still have to declutter your shoes. Yeah, give away some, donate some, lash out some of them, right? Throw them out if the heel is not going to be fixed. And you, especially when you've been telling yourself that you're going to fix it. And you know what? Sometimes we fix shoes, and the truth is that they're never the same. So we need to also consider the things that we are recycling or upcycling. So that's another one. Thanks for sharing that. You winter boots, with this weather that goes up and down like this, also Gauteng, it's a bit difficult to pack things away. But good luck with that. And yes, definitely screenshots, please. Look at them. I'm not saying delete the ones from today. I'm just saying, like, maybe, go back, just scroll, go back to the older ones and start from there. We don't want to shock the system. We want it to still be easy for us to do. So that is it from me. Thank you so much for joining me. If there are no more questions or comments, I will bid you goodbye so that I can finish my other meeting that I had to cut short. But thank you so much, guys, for participating. I really enjoyed this. I loved it. And yes, Itumeleng, please look into those deletion. If you are struggling, Bona, come into a coaching session. Let's see, why are you holding on to this, right? Why are you holding on to this? In fact, you should be coming to a session, and you know it, right? Come into a coaching session. Let's see why you're holding on to deleting stuff and what exactly that is unable to be deleted. Thank you so much, Coach Tamsi. Short and quick and fun. Yes, fun is the name of the game. Thank you so much. If you are watching the replay, please let me know how it was and let me know how your day was in terms of your decluttering. I shared a few things that you can actually look into as your quick wins that you can now implement, like right now, today. You can mark day 10 done if you do even all of those things. You see how quick they are. All of those things, if you do one of each, Bona, you have day 10. You've owned day 10. So good luck with that. Hi Lerato Bujuli, thank you so much. I'm glad that you came through, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you missed that whole thing, just start from the beginning. Please delete. Think, right? It's not about going to there's this term they use in email, they say going to email 0. No, not everyone can afford to just go to email 0, delete everything, and we can't do that. Our lives are on those emails. I have a few thousand emails, and I can't just delete them. So with that in mind, we need to work. And I intentionally did not talk about emails because I know there's another one. So if you want me to do a live specifically on emails and how I manage my emails, not always successfully, just you want to chat about that, let me know. I'll come on, and then we'll do an email and talk about why we are unable to delete some of the emails, and maybe even share how many thousands we have of our emails. Thank you so much, everyone. I really enjoyed myself for this live. And if you are watching the replay, remember to hit me with a hashtag replay so that I can see. And you have questions, or you want to share with us your funny stories on what you cannot delete or why you cannot delete certain things, also share with us in the comments. And I will see you again on Sunday at 1 for our Sunday lives on Sunday. All right, and that will be it from me. Mwah. Bye-bye. Love you all.